What's going on, boys and girls? What's up, world? Austin John Plays here, and today is time for another episode of Shrine Hunters. And you guys voted, and you guys get it. We are going to be doing Akkala Tower. Now, Akkala Tower is, in my opinion, the most difficult tower to get to. You're going to see it off in the distance, right here, right beside Death Mountain. One of the best vantage points that you could use to get to Akkala is going from Zora's Domain, climbing up the mountains up here, and then making your way on over. Akkala Tower is surrounded by a whole bunch of flying guardians, and quite a little maze itself. Of course, you don't have to go this way. You don't have to go this way at all. You could just go up the main path, deal with everyone, but ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, and of course it starts raining right now. Literally the legend of inconvenient times to rain. Fantastic, and now that it's done raining, we can continue climbing this tower. So once you get to the top, you can actually avoid all of the guardians going up that way. If you have Rivali's Gale, it makes it a much faster process. And now you're going to need to make your way to right there. Watch out for the bokoblins over here. They usually have bomb arrows. From here, we're just gonna climb up a little bit. It's gonna get a little cold out. Does he not see me? I don't think he sees me. Wow, how does he not see me? So from here, if you have Rivali's Gale, just fly on up. If not, then you're going to be climbing to the very top of this. And from here, you should be able to float over onto the tower itself. Fantastic. Now from on top of Akkala Tower, we're going to be checking out all the towers in the region, which you can actually see a good amount of them right from up here.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Figures. The first one that we're going to be going to is just a short flight away, which is the Hesho Shrine, which this one is actually going to serve very handy in the future, as this one is pretty much going to be your shrine that you're going to fast travel to anytime you're going to go to Tarrytown. So the Hesho Shrine appears pretty much out in the open, one direct flight from the tower. Great. This one is going to be a minor test of strength where you're going to be going up against a Guardian Scout version 2. After beating the Guardian Scout, make your way to the rear of the room, and inside of here you're going to get yourself a giant ancient core. For the next shrine that we're going to be going to, this one is going to be right next to East Akkala Stable, and this one is going to be the KATOSA Shrine. This one is going to be right out in the open, right next to the stable. Gonna be pretty dang hard to miss. Watch out for guardians, they roam the area. This is going to be the KATOSA Apparatus, and I personally love myself some apparatuses. However, this one is about playing golf with an extremely large thing. So you just got to swing it back and just boop. Too hard. Oh, wow, that's a pain. You have to leave the apparatus and then come back to get a new ball. Nice little putt. Great. Watch it go into the hole. Take your time. Perfect. Activating this is going to activate the platform. That's going to bring you to the rear of the room. And that's all you have to do for your shrine orb. Now, optionally, you can make your way to the rear of the room to get the chest of the shrine. Before you go all this trouble, just to let you know, the item that you receive is a great frost blade. So, if you don't want one of those, go get your shrine orb and you're done. If you are all about one of those, then you're going to need to angle it like this, and you're going to need to give it a good amount of force. Boop. Oh, first shot. Couldn't do that again if I tried. Oh, and it landed inside perfectly. Like, look how well that was aligned. I should go play the lotto today. That's gonna activate this platform over here to get you to the chest over there. That's your great frost blade. And again, yeah, just make sure to, get your shrine orb. Great. The next shrine that we're gonna be getting from Akkala Tower, it's right next to it. This is the KASHO Shrine. This one also happens to be right next to a stable, this one being the South Akkala Stable. This one is found right out in the open, right next to where the stable is. And the KASHO Shrine is going to be another apparatus. I know how much everybody loves those. For this one, you just need to tilt it forward, and then tilt it left, and then make your pathway clear. Wait a second, did they think of it? Oh yeah, they thought about the bottom of this one. They want to make sure you didn't cheat on that guy. The next room requires you to hit that, and then make your way to here, and then if you're not going to make it to the other side, shoot it with an arrow. That's going to engage it again, and you're over here. Perfect. Now, in order to get the item in the chest right there, I'm going to flip this once again. So now that platform is right underneath me, and I'm going to hit it again. Platform comes up the side. Oh, I jumped too far. And I died. We're gonna jump on to the side of this moving platform. Next time I'm just gonna walk, I'm not gonna jump. God, I'm wasting so many arrows. Now we're gonna jump onto it when it's on its side, and we're gonna slowly walk toward it. Perfect. From here, we're just gonna glide on down to the treasure chest. I did all of that for a silver scale spear. A 12-powered Zora spear. Really? Damn silver scale spears. All right, so now we're going to be in our last apparatus. And this apparatus is fairly straightforward. You just need to tilt your controller, get all 3 balls into all 3 things. Nope, too much. And perfectly roll all 3 balls onto the platforms. They have to have a little bit of momentum, just a little heads up. Like if you slowly roll them over, it probably just won't work for you. Screw this. I don't want these balls. I want new balls. Oh god, this is frustrating. Who would make an apparatus like this? What is so amazing that the shakah are trying to hide it? Some of you made literally no maze whatsoever. And you were all just like, hey, yeah, go on inside, just take some shit, right? And then you got this asshole who tries to outdo everyone in the class and is like, hey, you know what? How about I make one of the most frustrating things that you need to rotate your goddamn controller like it's a top or something. Something that spins like a record. Like a record. Let's go with no, I don't know. Okay? Just nice and easy, just nice and calm. Making a guide for these nice people. Getting 2 in place. Perfect. Now just slightly give this one some momentum, and I ruin everything. Now just that 1 ball. Yes, yes, no, 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 no! Okay, right here. I just need to shake this one out. We got this, we got this. Yes! Okay, fantastic. That's not a fun one, guys. That's not a fun one. And then yeah, shrine orb, great. Great news, I had some time to meditate, reflect on that last shrine a little bit. We're ready to go for our next shrine. The next shrine is gonna be the Tutsuwa Nima shrine. This one is located directly west of the East Akkala stable and the shrine that we got right there. This one is located at the Spring of Power. So when you first make your way to the shrine, if you interact with the statue, she's going to tell you that she wants a scale from one of the great dragons, Dinral. Dinral is normally found flying from the Great Skeleton, who's chilling up here, all the way down this way. I also made a video about the best way to get Dinral's scales and his other parts. I'm gonna link it in the video right up here. Boop. Great. Get it? I'm at a place that existed in Skyward Sword in the Skyward Sword outfit. After you place the scale into the water, it's gonna open up the shrine right behind the statue. When you enter, this is gonna put you up against a test of major strength, up against the Guardian Scout version 4 once again. This one has no obstacles for you to use, so anytime it's charging at you, your best bet is hit him with a shock arrow. After defeating the Guardian Scout, it's gonna open up your doorway in the back. And inside of your chest at the end of this room is going to be the Flame Blade. Also, be sure to get your Shrine Orb. Great. For our next shrine, we're gonna go from Akkala Tower, and we're going to go southwest, right here, to the Kanai Shakah Shrine. This shrine, actually pretty much one of the hardest parts about it is finding it. So here you're gonna be at the Ulria Grotto. And inside of the Ulria Grotto, right here in this corner is gonna be a nice big wind tunnel, brings you up really high. Ride this wind tunnel up as high as it could take you, and then we're just gonna glide on over here to this inlet. And then you need to use some bomb arrows, break away the stones, and make your way to the shrine. Inside of here is going to be a modest test of strength, and that's going to put you up against a Guardian Scout version 3. And for this shrine, at the very end, you're going to get yourself a Sapphire and a Spirit Orb. Great. For our next shrine, it's a healthy amount from Akkala Tower, so I'm going to reference it from the Ancient Tech Lab. It's pretty much located in the northwest corner of this map. So from here, we're going to head directly west, and this is going to bring you to Skull Lake. Get it? That's an eye, that's an eye, that's the scully part of it, that's the nose. Your best bet is to make your way on over from any of the higher up land over here, all throughout this perimeter, especially where that Korok seed is, and then just glide on over here. You're gonna need to crawl up this mountain a little bit, make sure it's not raining. Inside of here, get your chest and your shrine. Now, you might be asking, Austin, How come I didn't need to go through some crazy thing in order to get to this? Well, there's a side quest that involves you going from the Ancient Tech Lab after completing their side quest of getting the blue flame all the way up here. Although you don't really need to do that at all. You just make your way on over here and just walk inside and you're good to go. So, great. Our next shrine, once again referencing the Ancient Tech Lab, we're going to make our way to the Lomai Labyrinth Island. I've already posted a video about a super easy way to bypass pretty much the entire labyrinth and make your way directly to the shrine, so I'm going to leave that in the corner up here. Boop. Something that I didn't put in the video, however, you see this little wind tunnel right here? Let's jump down it. Once inside of here, make your way to the center. You're going to get yourself a diamond armlet, and then after you get that diamond armlet, all these guardians are going to try to kill you. Now, do you need to defeat these guardians that try to kill you? Nah. You can just get your diamond armlet and then run away, but you get all these screws and springs. Just be careful, if you go around to collect items from all the disabled guardians, you may just find a guardian or two that's not disabled yet. So once you make your way on inside, if you head on over to the chest, you're gonna get yourself the Barbarian Helm, which is gonna give you attack up. For our last shrine for all of Akkala, this is going to be this one right here. The Ritaag Zumo Shrine. Now for the Ritaag Zumo Shrine, you need to make your way on over to this area right here. You can reach here a couple of ways. I'm going to go from the Hesho Shrine. So make your way on over from that shrine. Word upgrade fairy. By the way, did you guys see the video that I posted on how to get so many fairies in your inventory? Not just only like 2, 3, or 4, but like crazy amounts, like 12 or 15. So now we're just going to glide on down this giant ass hill. Shield surfing in the rain is so much fun. Once you make your way on over to here, you're going to see a sign that says, only a hero bearing this ancient orb shall be granted the right of trial on Rist Peninsula. So there's going to be a giant orb over here. You need to make your way all the way from over here, all the way to over there with the giant orb. And there's going to be a whole bunch of enemies throughout this entire path. Now, there's the hard way of going this entire path and putting the orb down and killing all the enemies one by one. Or you just use stasis on it, hit it as hard as you can, and then make your way all the way on over to the other side. For me, I was able to do it that way and do this entire thing in about maybe a minute. By the way, if the orb lands in the water, and you don't want it to land in the water, trust me, but if by chance it does and it's not the shallow water that you could pick it up from, you can actually just use your cryo ability, bring it out of the water, and then use stasis and hit it once again. Bring it to this shrine altar right here, and then enter the altar. And here inside of the Ritaag Zumo Shrine, you're going to get yourself a giant ancient core. And a shrine orb, of course. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, how to get every single shrine in Akkala Tower. If this video was helpful, be sure to drop a like. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. And I'm going to leave a comment down below with which tower you guys want to see next. Be sure to like the one that you want to see, and that's going to be the next episode of Shrine Hunters. Till next time, Austin John out. Be sure to like this video and subscribe. I'm going to be giving you guys lots of helpful videos in the next following days and weeks. Till next time, Austin John out.